And shifting focus to West Africa, a region that is turning into a global hub of terrorism. While terrorists for years have been mostly operating in the Sahelian nations that include Burkina Faso, Niger and Mali, reports suggest that they have found a safe haven beyond the Sahelian borders. They are now reportedly carrying out their operations from Ghana, one of the few remaining stable democracies in Africa. As per reports, Al-Qaeda-linked terrorists in Burkina Faso are discreetly using northern Ghana as a logistical and medical rear base to sustain their insurgency. They are crossing over and coming to Ghana to stock up on food, fuel and even explosives. And some of them are also reportedly getting medical treatment in Ghana's hospitals. The reports that cite Ghana security officials suggest that while authorities in Ghana are aware of this, they have mostly turned a blind eye to these movements. Why so? Because so far, Ghana has not become a victim of their deadly attacks. Some of these officials have even said that the terrorists won't destroy the place where they sleep. However, they have acknowledged that this crossover risks allowing terrorists to make Ghana their next hub, who have waged decade-long insurgency in its Sahelian neighbours. Now, Ghana's ambassador to Burkina Faso has also admitted that terrorists are taking advantage of porous borders between the two nations and are seeing Ghana as a safe haven. However, he denied that authorities are not doing anything about it and are working with Burkina Faso to flush them out. Now, Ghana shares a 600-kilometre border with Burkina Faso, which is at the heart of an insurgency that has killed thousands and displaced millions. Now, as per a global terrorism index this year, Burkina Faso has become the country with the highest impact from terrorism, with deaths spiking by 68%. The country has lost control over half of its territory to a pro-Al-Qaeda group known as the JNIM. Terrorist groups are present in multiple nations in the Sahel nations, including Burkina Faso's neighbours of Mali and Niger, and growing frustration over heavy losses in clashes with terrorists triggered coups in all three countries since 2020. Juntas have expelled Western military support and turned to Russia for help instead. Western nations have since refocused their efforts in Benin, Togo, Ghana and the Ivory Coast, which border the Sahel. Ghana, seen as a strong democracy in Africa, has a close relationship with Western nations, especially the UK and the US. The country will hold its next presidential election on the 7th of December. While Ghana has not witnessed any major terrorist attack, experts say this could be part of the plan of the terrorist groups who do not want to disrupt supply lines and places of rest, as well as not provoking a relatively strong army. However, some members of the Al-Qaeda-linked JNIM group had earlier said that they are aiming to push into other countries of West Africa. And some experts have also said that these terrorists could be recruiting members in Ghana. So it could not be long before Ghana possibly finds itself in the grip of violence and extremism.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election. Explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.